Welcome to Mug TCG. This is Mug Second, and today I'm here to show you this combo that I'm cooking with Qui-GON Jin. Yeah, you can play at least cost 11 unit in turn 4. Yeah, this is insane, right? Because in turn 4 we're supposed to have 5 resources, and you can play at turn a cost 11 without exploits. So let's talk about this. We have here the Qui-GON Jin, and his ability is you may return a friendly non-leader unit to its owner's hand. Play a non-villain unit that costs less than the returning unit from your hand for free. Okay, we know that. And to make this combo, you need 3 cards. We need Qui-GON Jin. We can use Droid Manufactory to make the combo more consistent and happen more often, but it's not necessary, and I will explain later. And a third card that is the main card that we need for this combo that I will show later, and the right turn. So here, let's take the steps. We have here the total 1, we put it 2 resources, then we play a cost 2 unit. Why? Because we want our units to be here to resist to the end, to the turn of the play. So playing an R2 like 2-4 can resist you there. Maybe your opponent don't need to defeat this because it's just a 2-4. Don't do too much damage. He needs maybe 2 attacks to defeat this R2, so he probably will not defeat it. Maybe, and the one playing is good because we can try to find the pieces to this combo, right? And okay, so now we go to the turn 2. We resource, then we resupply. We need to resupply turn 2 or in the turn 3. Maybe use command. Maybe we can play with resupply and command to make this combo more often. But yeah, we need to ramp. So we ramp here. Then we go to the turn 4. You can attack or not. You got to decide how the table is, right? And actually, we're going to turn 3 now. So we resource. We have 5 resources. Then what we can do here? We can play units that create more units, like General Droid, and when play you create an X-Wing token, or like Poe Dameron that you can play, and when played as a unit you create an X-Wing token, so you create 2 units with 1 Poe, 1 X-Wing, or another events like Drop In, Dedicated Wingman that create 2 Clone Trooper tokens, or create 2 X-Wing tokens. And then if you play like cost 4 units, you still can play cost 1 unit, which is good because we have now, let's suppose here we play Drop In, so we create 2 Clone Trooper tokens. And we still have 1 resource. So what we can do with this? We can play this new Anakin that have this hidden keyword that is awesomeness. This unit can't be attacked if it was played this phase. So yeah, your opponent can't defeat this unit right now with attack. He can't like ping or advance kind of stuff. But if you play right now, have shield, so it's good, and have hidden, so probably will be alive for the next turn, right? So this is just an explanation. So for sure your opponent can defeat the clones, can defeat R2. Here's just like the perfect scenario, of course, right? So okay, we're going now to the next turn. We're at a resource. We have 6 resources. We have this 4 units and the board. So what we can do here now? We can pay 6 resources, use an exploit to defeat this clone trooper, this these 2 clone troopers, and this Anakin Skywalker to play Gore. Yeah, we can play Gore right away because maybe you can deploy, create 2 droids, then play Gore defending these droids, but maybe you don't have time for this because maybe you want to defeat something right away, maybe a leader that he deployed in the last turn or something like that. So yeah, you can exploit those units, play Gore, defeat something. Now you have a big sentinel. If Gore didn't die, you can deploy, create the 2 battle droid tokens, attack with Qui-GON Jin, then bounce your Gore. So yeah, you bounce a cost 12 to your hand. What does this mean? This means that you can play any card that costs 11, and this means cards that is not even cunning or command, because you will play for free. You just need to be less than 11, less than 12, right? Resources. So yeah, you can play Home 1, ATTA Vanguard in turn 4, right? We have a Home 1. Maybe if you got defeat something, like in this situation, we exploit clone trooper tokens, so we don't we can't take it back with the when played of home one, but we can take back Anakin or something like that on another unit that we exploit. We have ITTA that when the fit is you create 2 clone trooper tokens, have restore 3, but if you want to play something that do something right now like ambush or something like that, like profundity, when play, choose a player, they discard a card from their hand. Then if they have more cards in their hand than you, they discard a card from their hand again. You can do this. And if you do the cost 4 event and play a cost 1 unit, you'll probably have less card than him maybe. So we can play Reinforcement Walker to draw a card, to restore. Or we can play Ambush like Architects. Then we can ramp with Architects maybe. We can play the Starhawk with Ambush. Now all of our next plays cost half of the cost, which is insane, right? Or, of course, if you like creatures, we have the Zillo Beast or Crate Dragon. Crate Dragon here looks insane, because you have a Crate Dragon in turn 4. Your opponents don't even have, like, a lot of removals in hand, maybe. I don't know. We don't know what he can do now. We have, like, 5 resources if he didn't ramp, right? And this is it. We can play a lot of these units. And we don't have to now a good cost 10 or 11 from the hero side, or not a hero or not a villain to play. So yeah, this is the best that we have to now, but we probably will see more big units in the next set, right? So now we need to talk about why Manufactory. So Manufactory is there to create the better Droid tokens for sure. So we don't need to create a lot of units like we did, like to create 2 clone tokens, then play Anakin kind of stuff. Droid Manufactory fixed this, because when you deploy, you create 2 Battle Droid tokens. So if your opponent is trading with your units, you can just deploy, then you have the units to exploit, right? But yeah, and if you don't exploit with the units, you exploit like if you didn't exploit in the droids, you exploit with the units like we did in the example. You still have gore for the next turn, so yeah, you can exploit again, defeating those battle droids and maybe another unit to play gore again if you want, right? And the problem of the deck is that the QUI-GON Jin action from the leader is you need to use the force, and as you can see in the example, we didn't use nothing that create the force token to us, right? So we need to flip Qui-Gon Jinn to attack, because in the flip side, when you attack, you do this. When you complete an attack, you do this to bounce the gore and to play another card for free, right? So you don't need the force token. But the problem is, if you open like use Pearl's position, the good to me that, and kind of stuff, you just lose this turn with the combo, right? So, and then the good to me that you lose this one and the next one. So maybe we can do something here that is like they spoil this card that deals 2 damage to end the forces with you, so you create your force token. Maybe we will probably see a cunning or a green card that have the forces with you that create the force token. Maybe for costing like 2, 3 or something like that, or a unit that can do this. So we need to be aware of the next spoilers, because we can add to this combo cards that create the force token, because we don't even need to deploy Qui-Gon Jinn to attack, then bounce the gore. We can just exploit, play gore, then we have the force token because we have plays a unit, or we play an event in the last turn that create the force token to us, or something like that, right? So we can just exploit, defeat something, use Qui-Gon. Now is our opponent, he do something, now it's us. We can use the action and paying the force token to do this, bounce the boss guard, play Crate Dragon, something like that. Probably we will see cunning or command cards that can do this to us, right? To add in this combo. So yeah, Qui-Gon Jinn is insane, right? So this is it. What are you guys thinking about this combo? See you here in the comments. See you in the next video.